Not the best view in town, but fair enough for me.
Alright, hello everyone from Vegas, yes, as in Las Vegas, Nevada. This might sound like a very odd place for me to be in the middle of a photography road trip, but there are several good reasons for me to be here. And no, I'm not here to gamble at all. I'm not doing that. No, no, no. I'm not here to do any photography either. I think I took like 3 photos literally in the last 2 days. I've been here for the last 2 days because Vegas is in a surprisingly amazing location for landscape photography. It's in between my previous destination, Death Valley, and my next one, Zion. It's also a place where it's relatively affordable to stay because most hotels here are also casinos. They make money that way. They expect you to gamble, so that's why they can offer you lower rates. I've been working on videos as well, so I can keep them coming out. Also, I needed to back everything up, all the photos and videos that I've been taking for the last 7-8 days that I hadn't backed up. And that is what I wanted to talk about in today's video. How I manage, how I deal with all the photos, with all the videos, how I store them, how I organize them. So I'm gonna be very quick because my approach is very simple. This approach is not for everyone. This is the one that makes the most sense for me. Maybe it might work for you as well. So I rely heavily on the cloud. Every single photo and video I take goes to the cloud. I do this because I'm always on the move. Even if I'm not on a road trip like right now, I spend a few months a year in Spain and a few months a year in the US. So if I had like a bunch of hard drives to store all of this information that I produce every day, it could be a mess to just be moving all that stuff overseas all the time. I use Adobe's cloud solution for my photography work. I import all my photos to Adobe Lightroom, the app on my iPad, and they get backed up to the cloud once I get Wi-Fi. That's it. I realize that this is placing a lot of trust on Adobe. If they mess up, they might, remove and erase my work forever. But I trust them more than I trust myself handling hard drives. I've had plenty of hard drives failing on me in the past. I do not want to deal with that anymore. And in any case, every once in a while I export my best images, the ones that I have on my website and some others, to iCloud, that is Apple's cloud service. So I have at least an extra copy for those images that I think are the best. And that makes me feel confident enough about those images. I have all my photos accessible at any time from any of my devices, and even if my camera bag gets stolen tomorrow or I lose it on a hike or whatever, a bear gets it, I know that all my work that was so hard to create is safely stored and that I'm gonna be able to retrieve it at any moment. So I've backed everything up here in Vegas so I can empty my memory cards. So I have plenty of space in them for the trips to come in the next few days. Luckily, the internet connection here was pretty good and I was able to back everything up in just a few hours. The photography side of my work is very simple, but video is the thing that complicates everything. As usual, it complicates my workflow in the field, it complicates the gear that I need, it complicates my workflow when it comes to store all the videos. I've been recording these videos in 4K for a while. They take a lot of space. Just in the last 2.5 months of this road trip, I've recorded over 24 hours of raw footage, coming up to more than 1 terabyte. I think I'm producing around 2 terabytes of 4K video every year. So what I had been doing with my videos up until yesterday was to upload them to Google Photos. Google Photos is a very good service, and it offers you a free option to upload your photos and videos in what Google calls high quality. They compress your photos down to 16 megapixels and your videos down to 1080p. So my 4K videos, they get converted to 1080p, but hey, it's for free. I have them in the cloud, available anywhere, and I don't have to deal or to worry about how to manage and store them. That was until yesterday, because Google announced that they are terminating that option. They are not offering that free storage, unlimited high quality storage anymore. So I'm gonna have to rethink what to do with my videos. I don't really need to keep them, but it's nice to have. I was thinking about doing in a few weeks like a recap video for this very strange and weird 2020 with some of the highlights of my trips and my photography work. So it's nice to have all of those videos there in Google Photos, even if they are in 1080p. So I can see only two options here. One is to delete those videos. Maybe I don't need to do those recap videos. And the other one is to use local hard drives. If I produce 2 terabytes a year, well, I can buy a hard drive, a 2 terabyte hard drive every year, store the videos there, no backups, no anything. If they fail, they fail. It is what it is. I love to hear about you, what you do, if you have like a whole system at home with redundant hard drives, if you use the cloud, if you use a mix of both local copies and cloud. Please share your solution in the comments down below. I'm not going downstairs to gamble now at all. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one from Zion National Park in Utah.